Hello, welcome back to Magical Diaries. Bad Ducks here. We just got back from our not dinner date with Damien, and Virginia looks pissed. Well, look who's back. Hi? We ran into Minnie in the library. Okay. She said she hasn't talked to you all week. Oh, right. I told them I was meeting her. Oops. So, you were checking up on me? Virginia came to the library with me to be nice. Oh, how convenient that Virginia wants to go to the library. Why would I have even thought our roommate would lie to us? You weren't doing anything important. You didn't need to make up a story to get out of it. Sorry? What does that even mean? We weren't doing anything important. She didn't make it up to get out of it. She made it up because they wouldn't approve. They're not even asking where I was? They must be really annoyed. Or really dumb. I don't understand why they're annoyed. Okay. I mean, I understand why, because she lied to them, but I just don't. Oh, how do I inventory? Yeah, protective gear. Put that shit on. Oh, get some red gloves. Get some red gloves that totally do not really match my green cape, but I look very Christmassy. Or my hair. It definitely does not match my hair. But I'm gonna make it work. Look at that. 53 red. Let's go on next week. That was weird. Flyers up on the halls have informed us that there will be a special assembly for all freshmen this Thursday. No class activities can be scheduled for that day. Huh. What should I do this week? I'm gonna brush up on my blue magic. I think that's... Because I did say I wanted to get the teleport thing like forever ago, and I didn't get it yet, so I'm gonna try again. I got 1. And I got 2. Ooh, Farsight. Allows the caster to view a nearby known location. What? Oh, I got 3! Climbing up! No, Thursday. Is it Thanksgiving? On Thursday morning, all the freshmen are gathered together in the gym. Good morning, my bright young things! Today is a special occasion for all of you. You're going to get to practice what you learned and try out some spells on each other. Oh my gosh, I get to fucking finally use my spells without the pressure of a test or grades. This is an important lesson because in future exams you may come up against other spellcasters. You need to know how to use magic in combat and how to avoid magic being used on you. Well, everyone, please team up in 2s. I got 53 red magic. I'm about to blow someone up. There's some jostling and shuffling around. Ellen and Virginia pair off because they're so pissed off at me, and I end up standing by Virginia's brother Donald for some reason. Please pay attention before we begin. I want you to take turns casting spells at each other and blocking them. This is not a battle, and you're not trying to defeat each other. Think of it like a game of catch. One of you is the pitcher, and one of you is the catcher. You can only pitch when it's your turn, so defenders must only defend and not attack. Okay. Also, please don't interfere with any other pairs. That includes casting spells that tend to be messy. No fireballs or ice storms, please. Target only your partner. I'm gonna guess fireballs are just like raining fireballs, like make it rain. I will be on hand to deal with any injuries and accidents. If you hurt yourself, please call for help. I'll be right there. Have fun. Fun? I turn to face my partner. Ladies first. I'm not sure what to cast. I've never done this before. You can do push spell, right? Sure, that's easy. Alright, then, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I start to cast a spell, but suddenly a wave of cold sweeps over my body and I can't move. The spell fizzles uncast. Ha! I wasn't sure that would work. He'll wear off in a moment. As he said, I unfreeze shortly, but my fingertips are still tingling and sore. Alright, it's my turn now. Are you ready? Suppose. 1, 2, 3. Cast push. There's a little jolt, and I feel a sting like a tiny electric shock as Donald stumbles backwards. Ow! Hey, you're not supposed to attack now. I thought it might throw off your aim. Heh, I guess it might for a moment after. We worked together for a while, trading spells back and forth. Hey, how come I don't actually get to do anything? We're just... So I don't actually get to practice my spells. It was all just a trick. Uh-huh. Then Donald holds up his hands and leans in close to whisper something. I've got a great idea. When I say go, you drop to the floor and cover your eyes. I'm going to cast something over your head. Okay. Go! Well, what, right now? On cue, I duck and cover. There's a whooshing noise and a burst of heat overhead, followed by screams? Donald! What are you doing? Ooh, you're in trouble. Wow, your flaming dragon was very impressive. Aw, I missed the fire dragon. I did specifically tell you to avoid large spells. If poor Hazel had managed to get out of the way, you would have hurt her badly. Like he cares. This is very disappointing. Your home has been so careful in your creativity. Why would you take such a risk? I'm just gonna say defend Professor Potsdam. I wasn't actually in danger. He told me to get down and made sure I was out of the way before he cast it. You knew what he was going to do? No, not exactly. He just told me to do it and then he would cast. I knew it was gonna be a big fucking fire dragon. Usually he's going to do something, and saying this should get him out of trouble, right? Well, I suppose that changes things slightly. Detention for both of you then. Oh fuck. No demerits. Please, 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 no demerits. What? It's only fair for both conspirators to suffer equally. And you did know that you shouldn't cast such large spells. Oh fuck, thank you! But no demerits, since there was no real danger. Oh, the god. Perhaps the two of you can use the time to come up with some more interesting way to showcase your skills for the class. Yes, ma'am. No problem. Try to be good now. Jacob, put Mr. Arias down. She hurries off to deal with someone else. Luckily, there were no major accidents for the rest of the session. Success! Oh, I learned something. Darkness. Completely removes visibility in the caster's location. Oh. Causes flames to... Oh, this was... Oh, red and blue. Causes flames to erupt in a nearby known location. It's pretty cool. Ellen gets up early on Saturday morning and returns after the mail. Yes, mail. I get up to get out of my attention. Miss Saga, Mr. Danson. Must I be forever burdened with this nonsense? Since you are both being punished for the same offense, you will receive the same punishment. He points to the tables, where two very large glass jars filled with pebbles are sitting. You will each take one jar. You will take out each pebble individually by hand. You will place each pebble on the table, forming 2 separate stacks. After you have removed each pebble, you will write down the total number of pebbles that were in the jar. You will then return all of the pebbles to your jar by hand. I have ways of detecting whether or not each pebble has been touched. Do not attempt to shrink. Do you understand? Sure. This is my detention, counting pebbles. I hate when they make you do things that make absolutely no sense. At least the fairy tale thing, I don't know, it kind of made sense. It was kind of, I guess, busy work. This is just dumb. Count the pebbles and put them back by hand. Putting them back by hand is not that hard. You just take a whole pile and you just dump it back in the jar. What do I care? They're pebbles. I mean, it shouldn't really take that long either. And if your count is off, or you attempt to pocket any of the pebbles, I will lock you in this room with no food or water until Monday. Get on with it. He stalks out of the room, closing the door behind him. Exactly, what's the fucking point of this? Boredom? That's all? Great. Sorry I got you into this. You didn't. It was my decision. Yeah, literally, I picked one. Should have said nothing. I mean, it wouldn't have been right to let them think you were trying to hurt me when you weren't. Yeah, well, I knew I was going to get busted for it, and I didn't warn you. If he knew he'd get into trouble, why did he do it? 'Cause that's who he is? He's in detention every fucking week. I sit across from Donald and smile at him. Why? What? Don't you get tired of being in here every Saturday? Hey, you noticed. Noticed what? That I'm here? Well, it's sort of obvious, isn't it? You think? Beg your pardon? He leans back in his chair and smiles. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Huh? No. Do you want them? I like being an only child. I'm lonely sometimes. Are you offering? Are you offering? Yes, take them, please. He shrugs. I know you and Virginia don't get along, but what about William? Your brothers. You must have a lot to share. Ha. You know what you asked me earlier? William never asks. What? Wait, what did I ask? He doesn't answer. The silent, awkward moment stretches on. In the distance, I hear footsteps echoing down the hall. Hey, Hazel, do me a favor. No, your last favor got me here, in this mess, in trouble. No. Okay. Ask William what he thinks of me. And with that, he turns his head back to his work just before the door opens. Gravity's back, so I better act like I'm paying attention to my stupid ass assignment. It's a bullshit assignment is what it is. At the end of the day, I've counted and recounted 432 pebbles. And my neck hurts. That really shouldn't have taken you all freaking day. But at least I get to leave. It's the clown music. Do, 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 do. I'm walking along, minding my own business, when suddenly I feel a gentle touch on the back of my head. What? I turn around, but there's no one nearby. That's kind of creepy. Then I notice something white drifting to the floor. Paper? Oh, somebody threw like a paper airplane and it hit her in the head. I don't know, it wouldn't have been gentle, it just would have went. With a few long strides, William crosses the hall to reach my side. Whoops, sorry about that. He picks up the paper airplane and winks at me. It was supposed to go over your head. No problem. God, they're so alike. Fucking throwing things at me. 2 of them. Like, fuck off. Now that I've run into him, I have a chance to ask him something, if I want. About Donald, about Ellen, about Damien, never mind. Well... Oh, all these choices. I could ask about Donald, but you know what? I actually don't give two shits. I could ask about Ellen and her romantic woes, but I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is gonna be. Same shit that he told her. Could ask about Damien, and he's probably just gonna be like, why, that fucker? Who cares? And then, never mind, I'll just be the end of that. So, I'm gonna ask about Ellen because that's the one I actually really don't know really what he'd say. Donald, I just don't care. Let's just ask about Ellen. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Ellen really likes you. Ah, right. That's a weird face I haven't seen. What's with his hands here? Everybody's got weird hands. Look, I like Ellen. She's sweet. But don't take this wrong. You guys are still really young. For me to be involved with her in a romantic way wouldn't be right. I'd be taking advantage. Like Damien is. We are not romantically involved. Like, no. Big N-O. I know it's none of my business. Just be careful, okay? I asked about Ellen. How did this turn into Damien? You're a good kid. You deserve to be happy. So does she. A lot's going to change for you and Ellen in the next few years if you stay here. Stay? What do you mean? Well, you're both wild seed. Sometimes people with wild talents decide they don't want to be in the magical world after all. You and Ellen, and Virginia, are just getting started. I'm graduating at the end of the year. I'll be gone. Poof. Done. I'll be like, fuck this place. I'm out of here. Think about that, alright? He tweaks my nose. Don't touch my nose. Grins and goes on his way. Well, that was no good deed unpunished. That was kind of a strange week. But that's gonna be that for this video. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.